because it's fun and you can catch lots and you have a big opportunity to catch a lot of fish.
The reason why I came to Camp Angelos Fishing Camp was because I wanted to be proud of myself. I didn't want to sit in my room every year and I wanted to learn new things.
Good afternoon, I'm Mike Myrick, the Education Director at the Association of Northwest Steelheaders. And this Camp Angelos is, Lake Malonis is a great venue for the youth. They come out and have 5 days of instructions on fishing. They get to fish 2 sessions a day. It's all catch and release for rainbow trout.
I've caught like 5 or 6 fish and I'm probably about to catch my 7th.
Woo! Got a fish! Number 7!
There's a ton of fish, so you always get a bite every single day. Always get a bite. You never not get a bite. You usually always catch a fish every single day. You catch like 6 fish in some days. So that's why I like fishing.
You don't want to jerk too soon or reel in too soon and the bobber just bounces. If you do that, all you're doing is reeling the bait away from the fish. So it's kind of give you an idea before you fish the pond what it's going to be like to actually see that bobber go up and down, and when you actually try at your best timing to actually hook that fish and get your best opportunity to land it.
Go out here and fish somewhere, wherever you want. Your guide will take you, okay?
They're going to be fishing for warm water fish. Crappie, perch, bluegill, maybe a trout or 2. Catch and release, right?
See, when I put the worm on, I put a little piece like that and the hook is exposed. So if he comes over to bite that bull, he's going to get hooked right there. Now that one is a big one. Look at that thing.
Let's kiss it.
Thank you, I love Camp Angelos.
This is the trajectory of your rod. Just like that.
One of the reasons for volunteers to get involved in things like Camp Angelo, quite simply, there's a lot of kids, especially in today's world, that don't get a chance to experience the outdoors, to have any fun in the outdoors, and really learn anything about it. I'm not putting anybody down, but there's 3rd, 4th, and 5th generations that have never done things like go fishing. And it's easy to do. Simply moving the hand and letting the rod do the work. And teaching the kids to do that teaches patience over the long term. It'll also teach them appreciation for what goes on, what the surroundings are, because that's a critical part of casting. It's exactly how much surroundings you have to work in.
So what we're doing here is we're practicing casting with a closed face and an open face rod. So the technique is to press down the button, start at 2 o'clock, cast it out at 10 o'clock. And that's how you cast a closed face rod.
See, you can look at the fish. It's like this fish connected into here when you're casting.
And this is really a nice process because with one feather and just within less than a minute, I made a fly that has held more world records than any other fly.
And what you're going to do is you're going to wrap it around once, twice, 3 times.
This is my grandson, Garrett Stauffer. And he was here a couple years as a camper, and now he's one of the instructors, and happy to have him here.
Yeah, it's fun, just coming back and just helping kids out. It's a good time.
This one's my favorite because it's like the best one, and then this one I like too.
The purpose of this knot is to tie 2 different sized lines together, or to tie 2 lines together. And what I'm tying is they call a surgeon's knot.
Put it in half, and then you put the hoop through the eye.
Pull on that.
And half.
That's it, because you have such a big loop, stick one of your fingers through here. Just like that. I happen to love the outdoors. I happen to be retired, and I want to pass my love of the outdoors on to the next generation. And hopefully that someone in their generation will love to do the same, and so they'll appreciate it.
I really, really want to get a fish.
The oxygenated blood goes straight to the heart, which pumps it then through the rest of the body. And the largest organ in the fish is the liver. Ooh, and that's what this is right here.
That's where you want to slice the fish. Be careful with the knife, it's sharp, you just cut straight down. You take the knife like this, and you just kind of saw back and forth. Grab those stomach and everything.
Oh, yum.
It's ready to watch now.
So what we have in here is flour, and we have some salt, we have some breadcrumbs, and that's the mix that we make, okay? Make sure it gets the flour in all parts of them. That's a girl. You want to cook over hot coals. So once the flame's down, that's when you start to cook.
Yeah, it's a caddisfly larva. Okay? They actually have little tails on the end and kind of a darker head. And they're probably the most abundant insect, although we only have a couple of them, in most aquatic environments. There are like 200 varieties, and they're pretty pollution tolerant, so they can hang out pretty well, no problem.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Water scorpion.
Number 4 with your hands, and then you slide your hands behind your ears, and your ears become like the ear.
So what I've done is I've gone down and flagged out a number of tracking stories, and we're going to go down and look and see what animals we pass. This toe right here is close to the middle toe, and this toe out here is far away. So I want you to show people this track.
Can you guess what kind of bird it would be?
Well, it looks like it has 3 toes. It's very interesting how this worked. This bird was standing right here, and what you'll notice is that this isn't pointing. There's other plants that are like this, so it has 5 lobes, like you have 5 fingers. It's really soft and furry. And then, of course, the defining factor are these beautiful red berries. It's really small, but when it pops off, you only get the little outside sheath. Beautiful red berry, and this is called a thimbleberry, and these are edible.
It has thimbleberries, which are edible, which most people don't think they are. And after you're done harvesting them,
you always have to say thank you. So thank you, thimbleberry.
Thank you.
Like that. All right, guys, we're going to give you each a bow. And you got 7, 7, 5, 19 this time.
Okay, so these two were mine.
I got one bullseye.
Plus this one.
And
yes, my name's Wes Nash. I'm an archery teacher. I've been a 4-H leader in archery for about 35 years, and I've come to camp here for, I think this is the 3rd year, and really enjoy working with the youngsters here. Archery's a lot of fun. It's a great family activity. Some of these youngsters here for 2 or 3 years now, and it's a lot of fun to come back and help them shoot arrows. Archery is a great sport.
Corner your mouth. Can't shoot any better than that, can you?
I'm really glad I came to Camp Angelos because it's where I learned to have patience and fish. This is the best year I've ever had. I thought it was really, really fun. I think lots of people should go here, and I'm definitely going to come back here next year.
But our camp is awesome. We raise a cheer.
This is the first year, actually, ever in the history of fishing camp that every single kid has caught a fish.
And it's probably about 16 or 1,700 fish we caught this week.
So good job, fishermen and fisherwomen.
Your funding of this camp is a great thing for the children. A lot of these kids have never fished before, and it gives them a chance to come out in the wild. It's a beautiful outdoor setting, as you can see from the pond here. So I would just encourage you to help in any way you can with funding for this camp. Thank you.
Gus was very cool, a great guy to set this all up for kids to come out here. His idea was for kids to come out and learn how to fish, have some fun in the outdoors, and make some new friends. So like if you look at the sign over there in the lodge, when you walk around camp, you'll see his name on a lot of other things as well. We want to make sure that you understand that Gus is really the reason that we're all here. And we want his memory to live on for years and years and years.